Right now, you can remember a moment from your childhood, a birthday, a beach, a face you loved. It feels solid, like a photograph frozen exactly the way it happened. But the real answer is far stranger. That memory is not a recording. It is not a file waiting in a drawer in your brain. Every time you remember something, you are not retrieving it. You are rebuilding it from scattered pieces, right now. And the version you just saw will never exist again. Why would your mind work this way? To answer that, you have to go back hundreds of thousands of years. Your brain did not evolve to be accurate. It evolved to keep you alive. Picture an ancestor on an open plain, a rustle in the grass. The exact shade of green did not matter. One thing did. Predator. Move. A mind that recorded everything would be too slow to survive. So your brain keeps only fragments, a color, a sound, a spike of fear. It scatters them across different regions, like one event photographed from a dozen angles and filed in a dozen rooms. There is no single shelf where a memory lives. When you remember, your brain races between those rooms, grabs what it can, and builds a scene that feels whole. And wherever a piece is missing, it fills the gap. It guesses. It invents. Then it hands you the finished memory and never says which parts were real. In 1932, a psychologist named Frederick Bartlett proved it. He read people a strange folktale, then asked them to recall it again and again. They did not forget randomly. They reshaped it until it matched what already made sense in their heads. Memory, he said, is not reproductive. It is reconstructive. Decades later, Elizabeth Loftus pushed it further. She showed people a film of a car crash. She asked one group how fast the cars were going when they hit. She asked another when they smashed. That single word bent their memories. The smashed group remembered the cars faster. A week later, many remembered broken glass on the road. There was no glass. The word had planted it. Sit with that. One word, and people remembered glass that never existed. If a word can do that, what has a lifetime of conversation done to your memories? The strangest discovery came from neuroscientist Karim Nader. For years, science believed a hardened memory was permanent, set like concrete. Nader found the opposite. Every time you pull a memory into your conscious mind, it turns soft again. Editable. Before your brain files it back, it can be quietly changed, then saved over in its new form. The memories you visit most are the ones you have rewritten most. You might think this is a flaw. It is the opposite. Why would a brain build a perfect record of a past that is already gone? The only thing that matters to a living creature is what comes next. Your memory was never built to look backward. It was built to look forward. It shatters the past into spare parts so it can build the futures you have not lived yet. So your memory is not a museum. It is a workshop. And a workshop is supposed to be messy. Which brings you back to yourself. You are not only made of memories, you are made of the story you tell with them. Who you believe yourself to be is stitched together from fragments, edited a little more each time you reach for them. This is why two people live the same hour and remember it differently. Neither is lying. Both brains built the version that made sense. It is why eyewitnesses, certain beyond doubt, send innocent people to prison. It is why nostalgia glows warmer than the real thing ever did. You are not carrying your past. You are carrying a story about it. And every time you tell that story, even silently, you change it. So is anything you remember true? Some of it. The shape, the feeling, the fragments that survived. But the vivid, certain scene in your mind right now was built seconds ago by a brain that chose survival over truth. Right now, you can remember a moment from your childhood, but you were never remembering it. You were building it. One more time. And the moment you look away, your brain will take it apart and save the newest version as the truth.